Do you guys want to learn how to make money on YouTube without showing your face or making any videos? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you guys the exact niche to get started in. This niche is completely evergreen, it has great keyword research, and if you get started with this niche today, I guarantee in due time you'll be making thousands of dollars a month with your faceless YouTube channel. Hi guys, my name is Zach, and I actually run multiple YouTube channels where I don't show my own face and I don't create any of my videos. In fact, one of my channels makes me about $400 a day and I don't even show my own face or use my own voice. I actually have a team behind me who creates videos in the back end, so I never even have to create the content myself. Alright guys, so the specific niche you want to get started in is the scary story niche, specifically the creepypasta niche. If you guys don't know what creepypastas are, they're basically scary stories made on the internet. If you guys don't know exactly what a creepypasta is, I'm sure that you guys have heard of some creepypastas in the past. Stories like Slenderman, Siren Heads, Skinwalkers, stories like that you could find online that people create. Now let's take a look at a couple of channels who are actually doing this method and making thousands of dollars a month with it. Alright, so the first channel we're going to look at is a channel called Mr. Creeps. As you can see, they just do creepypasta videos. It's super simple. Their video creation seems very simple. For their thumbnails, they literally just have text from the story and they just have a scary picture in the background. And as you can see, they upload very consistently every 2 days without fail. And their videos are very long. 35 minutes, 44 minutes. So their CPM must be very high. If you guys don't know, CPM stands for cost per millia, which dictates how much YouTube will pay you per 1,000 views. And the longer the video, the higher your CPM will be because you could put more ads in your videos. So let's take a look at one of their videos and see how their video creation system is.
Adrienne and Dean seem to be along for the ride. Although, I have noticed Dean looking around at the trees as well.
You guys see, look how simple that is. They don't even have any text on the screen going with the story. All they have is someone talking and just some creepy images in the background. And even this image isn't even that creepy. It's just an image of a forest. And the best part about this, guys, is that you can have multiple streams of income with this specific channel niche. If you scroll down into their description, you can see that they have an Apple Podcast and a Spotify. So they're making money from Apple Podcast, Spotify, and YouTube as well. So they have a whole entire empire, which is amazing. Now these videos are working very well, but now let me show you guys the actual keyword research for this channel so that you guys know that this channel is a great channel to get started in. So for my keyword research for my channels, I like to use a software called vidIQ. What this software does is it gives you so much information about YouTube channels, YouTube keywords, trending content, and other factors like that. I highly suggest you guys get this specific software because it will make you so much money in the long run. It's totally worth it. So if you guys want to start a channel in the creepypasta niche, what you should do is analyze the keyword creepypasta, of course. Now look at that, guys. This is insane. The search volume for this keyword is super high and the competition is very low. That's exactly what you want to see for your keywords. Once you see a keyword like that, it's important to capitalize on it because that means you can outrank other people in the keyword research terms. The overall score is 70, 71, 69, very high overall score. So this looks like an amazing niche to start. Now this looks like an amazing niche to start because number one, there's plenty of other people in the space making a lot of money, and two, the keyword research looks great for this channel. Let me show you a couple more channels in this niche to solidify how powerful this niche can be for you. Now let's go back and look at Mr. Creeps and see how much money they're making from actual ad revenue. So as you guys can see, they're bringing in about 4 million views per month on their channel, and they could be making up to $15,000 a month. Now this app is called Social Blade. Social Blade is an app that lets you analyze the metrics of any YouTube channel, and it estimates how much money they make per month. Now the thing is, Social Blade isn't as accurate as you would like, so it could be a little more or a little less than what they say. I usually find it's around in the middle of the two estimates. However, the reason why I say it's a lot higher than these estimates is because the videos that they make are super long, which means they probably have a very high watch time as well. So I'd say that they're making a little more than $15,000 a month from this channel. And they're probably making even more money from their Spotify and Apple Podcast accounts as well. Not to mention any merchandise they probably sell or any affiliate marketing that they get into. Here we have another channel called Creepsmithpasta. It's a very similar niche. As you can see, all it is just someone with a creepy background as a thumbnail with some text, and they just read a story. It's super easy. It's unbelievably easy to start.
An unsettled spot, and you decide to stay. What comes next is simple.
You see guys, it's so amazing. They don't even show any text on the screen. This is so easy to get started in. You could just literally record with your voice. You can literally get a mic on your phone, record with your voice, and upload these videos, and people will watch them and really like them. And as you can see, this guy does credit the author, and he does do affiliate marketing. Because as you can see, if you scroll down his description, he has check out the author's book. It sends us to the book where he actually reads the story from. And I guarantee this guy's making money from affiliate marketing. I guarantee it. Affiliate marketing is basically when you promote someone else's product and you get paid a commission from that. So this guy definitely has multiple sources of income with his channel. You see, he even credits the thumbnail art. He even has playlists as well. He even has a Twitch, so he probably just records these videos, puts them on live, and puts them on Twitch. This guy has really solidified himself in this space. Let's check out how much money he makes a month. You see, a similar deal. This guy could be making up to $9,000 a month with his channel. Now, like I said, I'm telling you guys, I think it's a lot more than that because his videos are very, very long, which means you can put a lot of ads on his videos. Let's take a look at another one called Lighthouse Horror. The same thing. They get thousands of views a month, and all they do is just show scary stories. Never even show their voice, never show their face. Super simple.
Close to their original position too. Thankfully, I could still pick it up. I never did find a
super easy, guys. So let's break down exactly what you need to get started in this channel. First, you need to find a place to get the stories. Now, there are plenty of different places to get the stories for free on the internet, or you can actually hire someone to write a scary story for you. First, let me show you the method of buying a scary story. I suggest going on websites like Fiverr, and once you go on Fiverr, you could actually see that you could pay people to create a scary story for you. Around $20, $10, $5, very cheaply. So if you want completely original stories that you don't have to worry about getting copyrighted on, I suggest you hire someone for $5 to create you a super simple scary story. Now, if you want to get a scary story for free, here's what I suggest you do. I suggest you go on a website called Reddit. So now once you're on Reddit, you should go on a subreddit called r/nosleep. On this subreddit, so many people share their scary stories for people to rate. So if you scroll down here, you can see that there's so many different stories you could choose from. Let's just click on the first one we see, right? So as you can see, you have a giant, huge story here. Now, I will tell you guys, if you want to use another person's story, please, you must credit them in your description and in the video. Please credit them. Don't just take someone else's story that they worked hard on and just not credit them. Make sure you send a link directly to them so that people can appreciate and understand their original creator. But now that you have this, right, I suggest you take this story, read it, record the audio, and upload it to YouTube. Alright, so now that you have the first pillar and you can actually find stories to create, now what you need to do is figure out how to do a voiceover. Now there are 3 different ways you could do a voiceover. 1, you could voice it yourself, which is what I would recommend because it's probably the cheapest way to do it. And with your own voice, you could actually build somewhat of a community around your channel. 2, you could hire someone off of Fiverr and have them do a voiceover for you. Alright, so now that we're back on Fiverr, we can search voiceover and see that there's so many people here who can give you a very nice, authentic voiceover. Now, if you scroll down here, there's so many different choices to choose from. There's American accents, English accents, so many people with different voices, male, female, whatever the type of vibe you want for your channel, this can be it. Now, of course, depending on the person you hire, the price will be different. I'd say it's probably going to cost you about $40 to maybe $50 a video to actually get a voiceover, which can be a little expensive if you're just starting out. However, in the long run, it will help you because then you can completely separate yourself from the content creation. But there is a third way that's cheaper and faster that you can use to actually make money off of YouTube. And that is using something called a TTS. A TTS is a text-to-speech. What that basically is, it's an AI generated robot that creates a voice for you. So as a result, you don't have to use your own voice or spend money on a voiceover from someone else. Let me show you guys the software that I like to use to create my TTS voices. Now, this software is a software called Descript. This software basically uses an AI generated voice which sounds super accurate to create a voiceover for you. Now, the thing is, a lot of TTS voices sound very robotic and very unnatural. So as a result, I suggest using Descript because it sounds much more natural and clear. So now I have Descript open. Let me just give you an example of how the voice sounds.
The film opens to a wave of comets shooting across the sky. 2 teenagers, Taki Takabana and Mitsuhamiya Mizu, begin to speak. Almost simultaneously, they speak of time and of dreams, and how each can be a great loss.
Now, can you guys see how smooth that sounds? That's That's not a real voice, that's an AI generated voice, and it still sounds that smooth. So as a result, I think your viewers won't even notice and won't even mind that voice. So this is a great option you guys can choose if you want to start your own creepypasta channel as well. Alright guys, so we have a place to find the stories, and we have a voiceover. All we need to do is just create the videos in the background. Now the website you guys should go to for these stories is a website called Pexels. Pexels is a website where you can go and you can actually find free videos and free stock images completely copyright free. So let's just type in scary. So now we have a ton of videos and a ton of pictures that you can use in the background of your videos. You see, these work super well. If you're doing a zombie video, you can use this video. If you're doing a witch video, you can use this video and stuff like that. So what you can do is just have this in the background as the video plays. You don't even have to add text. You don't even need to add text to the video. There's so many of the big top videos don't have text at all, and they still do very, very, very well. Because I think a lot of people listen to that while they're sleeping, so as a result, they don't even look at the video. They just leave it on in the background. Alright guys, so you know where to find the stories, you know how to create a voiceover, and you guys know how to actually get the videos for your channel. The last thing you guys should know is how to create a thumbnail. So what I think you guys should do is, again, go on Fiverr. Now once you're on Fiverr, all you need to do is just hire someone to create the thumbnail for you. Now what I suggest you guys should do to save money is first get the thumbnail and ask them for the actual Photoshop file. This source file that you have allows you to edit the thumbnail in the future. So what you guys can do is take that thumbnail, only buy one thumbnail. Once you have the source file, you can edit the source file so that any new video in the future, you could just change the title of the thumbnail and just change the picture, and it'll still be a great thumbnail with the same format. Because as you can see, if we go back to the channels, all their videos have the similar format when it comes to thumbnails. It's literally some text in the front and a scary picture in the back. It's super, super simple, guys. Alright guys, so you guys know exactly what you need to do to get started with this creepypasta channel. I say get started right now. And if you guys want a complete step-by-step on how to actually grow your YouTube automation channel and how I grew my channel from $0 to $10,000 a month, then click the first link in my description and check out the course called the Alabre Automation Academy. In this course, you guys will get a step-by-step tutorial on how I grow YouTube channels, on how I find a specific niche, how I optimize it so that I never have to be part of the video creation, so that I can just constantly scale my business over and over and over again. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care.